Hi and welcome everyone. Thanks for coming to learn more about Riman, the number one Korean skincare in the world. We're super excited to tell you all the exciting things that are happening here. My name is Jen Barsamian. I'm a director here at Riman, and I'm joined by my friends Lynette Ovnek and Allison Pfeiffer, Cooper Barsamian, who are all going to talk a little bit about their Riman journey. But before we get to our speakers, let's talk real quick about a direct selling company. So, when you are evaluating a direct selling company to decide if you want to join it as a representative or not, one of the most important things to look at is the timing. You want to be there early. You want to be there where trends partner up with momentum, and that is happening right now. I just got home from a trip to New York City, and in Times Square, everything right now is South Korea. They had South Korean skincare, makeup, K-pop. It is absolutely a cultural phenomenon, and a lot of us, are looking for ways to partner with trends. So K beauty, K everything, Korean, huge trends. And let's look a little bit at the numbers. So the search for Korean skincare is up 350%. 56% of American women have shown interest in K beauty. 46% of Gen Z consumers use K beauty products. People who try K beauty report very high satisfaction levels, and those satisfied customers go on to repurchase K beauty again and again. And we are seeing that on the Remon team. I'm telling everybody, I'm shouting it from the rooftops. Come in, pay $20 to get your affiliate link and start telling people about it. You will build a sales numbers coming in, and you'll build a team quicker than you know, and we help you every step of the way. But the global market for K beauty is 90 billion in 2025. So right now, globally, 90 billion dollars are being spent on Korean beauty, skincare, makeup, hair care, body care. By 2030, so in just 5 years, those numbers are projected to be 187 billion. That's just a crazy amount of money. If you are able to get a tiny fraction of a percentage of that market, you are going to make the big bucks. So let's take a look at what is happening in the direct selling industry. So this October, the Direct Selling News had their convention, and the founder of Direct Selling News, he reports on everything within the industry. He named the top companies in momentum. Now, I've covered most of them up on this slide, but I am highlighting one, and that is Remon. So out of 10,000 about direct selling companies, we are one of the top 10 fastest companies in momentum. This happens to be the top team at the top company in momentum. So you're definitely at the right place at the right time. And we talked a little bit about the Korean trends. We've got everyone's heard of K-pop, everyone's heard of these shows. K-pop Demon Hunters is huge, Squid Games is huge. The Tony Award winning Broadway musical this year was out of South Korea. South Korea is dominating in culture. Now, BTS is going back on tour, but I'm guessing that most of us here will not be joining BTS as a member on their tour. So, a way that we can capitalize on the K trend is to sell the Korean skincare. Everybody wants that glass skin, that glowing look. The other thing to look at when you're considering a direct selling company is innovation. Our products are super innovative. We have patents. These are not white labeled products. These are products that have been researched and developed in South Korea, which is the skincare capital of the world. Before Riman even opened the doors here in the United States, they had already done $2.5 billion in sales in South Korea, which is the hardest skincare market in the world to break into, let alone do $2.5 billion in sales. It's a tiny little country. Land mass size, it's about the size of Indiana. Population size, it's about the size of California and Arizona. So for Remont to be able to do that kind of sales in a short period of time, Absolutely incredible. They came to the US just about 2 years ago now. And what you're getting with us is the first mover's advantage. You get to get in first, you get to get in early, but there's no risk because startups are risky. 90% of startups fail within the first 3 years. So Riman is well past that mark. They've already not failed. They're doing incredible amounts of sales, momentum, and everything. And it's really because of our ingredients. So I'm not going to get too deep into the ingredients today. Ask the person who invited you to view this video to tell you a little bit more about what makes Riman so special. But one thing that I want you to note is when you're evaluating a company, you want to make sure that the products have patents and that the products, as we said before, are innovative and not white labeled. So we have over 13 patents, and we have the top formulators of skincare in the world working for us. We have two lines. We have the professional line and we have the ICD line. We tell everyone start on the ICD line. It's probably all you'll ever need. You can save a boatload of money by going that route. And, some of us, like I'm a little older, I was born in the 1960s, so I have added the Radazone, which is the professional grade line. I do it at nighttime to enhance my results. So that's something you can consider down the road, but we highly recommend just start with the ICD line and we get results super, super fast. And we know everybody in this slideshow, we know personally, and we have seen the changes with our own eyes. So this is our friend Brianna. This is her forehead. This is my friend Judy, who did not want to try the skincare. She is 78 years young, and she said, there is nothing that's going to help my face. Look at that face. I think we took at least 10 years, if not more. I want you to look over here at my friend MJ Kim, and a couple of things to notice. People always say, oh, it looks like she had a nose job. That was inflammation all over her nose and the side of her face. This is a super anti-inflammatory product. It's going to remove all the inflammation out of your face. And here are even more. It works great on acne. Men are having tremendous results. And this is our friend Paige. This is a 6-month result. This took 10 years off Paige's skin for sure. So now we are going to turn it over to our guest speakers. Let me stop the share. And the first person we're going to hear from is Allie Pfeiffer. So Allie is a medical professional, and I would love to hear a little bit about your Remon story, Allie. And maybe we didn't talk about this, but maybe mention how you incorporate this into your practice, because I know you have a physical location. So tell us a little bit about your story and then maybe how you're incorporating it into a physical location. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Jen. I'm happy to be here. So I actually have a really great example of that today. Well, I got into this skincare because I used to use a different clean brand, and I sort of sold it, sort of didn't. I loved it because it was clean, but it didn't actually work. So when I got the chance to try Riman, and it bans 3,000 chemicals and toxins that the US allows, I was like, I'm definitely going to try this skincare line. And I'm also big with my clients and talking about the fact they can't heal their body and change their mobility and issues if they're in a toxic environment. So I really do promote clean living, non-toxic living, good, clean products for self-care. So it just goes along with my current business. But I tried it, and in 3 days, I had started to see amazing results in my own skin. And I live in Colorado. It is super dry here. And so I was putting other products on like 5 times a day. This I put on in the morning, and I would go to bed at 11 o'clock at night and be like, oh my God, my skin is still hydrated. So it's been amazing. I literally walk down the street here on Main Street in Frisco, Colorado is where I am. And people stop me because they go, oh, you don't live here, but what do you use for skincare? And I'm like, no, I do live here. And they're like, but your skin glows. And they want to know what I'm using. So that is one way I promote it. I also do in my own office. When I'm not seeing my own patients, then I will throw skincare parties and invite people and do that right in my office. But the perfect example of this today is I had an esthetician who came in for a neurokinetic therapy session. And she was staring at me while, like, the 75-minute session, she's staring at me. And she finally says, "What do you do for skincare?" Because she was like, "Your skin is glowing." And she couldn't believe I was 56. And she's like, "No way." So, long story short, she's actually coming back tomorrow for a skincare demo to see if she wants to use it in her own company. So, this is such an easy product line to sell. People just see you and know you're doing something magical and amazing. So, it's a perfect adjunct to what I'm doing with my current clients. And then just one more little side story. My daughter needs surgery, so I'm going to have to be taking a little bit of a break and moving. But the benefit of having this as a side business makes it easier for me to be able to juggle what I need to do in my personal life right now and make that all work. So I'm going to relocate my company, but in the meantime, I'll have the skincare line to support me as well, and then look forward to growing it in my new location. But yeah, there's just so many reasons I'm an advocate of this company and this line and all the things it brings. So
And you mentioned we didn't even talk about the clean ingredients. Like that's a huge piece to all of this. And thank you for
huge
saying
piece.
that. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
It's so important to put safe ingredients on your skin. It's, one of your largest organs. Thank you again for saying
absolutely.
that. You are glowing. I love the story about the people stopping you like, well, we know you don't live here, which is
Mm-hmm.
so funny. And
Yeah,
there you are. So
yeah,
thank you so much for sharing that with
absolutely.
us.
Thanks,
You're
Jen.
absolutely killing it with your business. I know that you'll kill it in the new location as well. And thanks again for being here. And
Of
speaking of
course.
Colorado, we are joined by my friend Lynette Ovnek, who is also glowing and radiant. Look at their faces, people, right? Look at the glow. Lynette, I didn't even consider this. She also lives in Colorado in the
Yeah.
driest climate in the world right now, where everyone's just tight. They feel tight, but not Lynette and Allie. And when I first met Lynette, we were at a convention, and she is, I will call you, you will probably disagree with this, but I think you're a high-powered real estate broker. And she was closing a deal outside our convention. And I was listening to her on the phone. She's amazing at what she does. And for somebody like Allie has her own business, Lynette runs her own business. They are busy, busy people. So, Lynette, tell us a little bit about how you incorporate Riman into your life. Maybe tell us a little bit about your story. And thanks for being here.
Well, thanks for asking me to be part of this. You know, Jen contacted me and wanted me to give a testimony on my favorite product. And I have to say, I don't have a favorite. Every single one of them is my favorite for different reasons. And I can truly attest that I use every single product that Remon has, from, you know, the skincare to the lightening to the makeup. I use it all, every single product. And so just to pick one, I couldn't do that. So I'm gonna pick the Lab hair care because I have gotten some tremendous results with that. I've used all the skincares out there, right? So I can definitely say that Remon 100 times better than anything I've ever used. And hydration wise, here in Colorado, we have to have that. So, but we hear so much about the skincare. I don't feel like we hear enough about the hair care. And I've been one that has had difficulties growing my hair. It's always been shoulder length or shorter. And in high school, it was really long and beautiful. And after having kids, it wouldn't grow past my shoulders. So using this has made a huge difference. I did get extensions because I wanted help to grow, right? But when I got them, my hair was short. And now I can say my hair is the same length as my extensions. And my hairdresser was so amazed at the condition of it. Because I use all of it. I use the shampoo, the conditioner, and the serum. And she also bought the entire line for herself. Still working on her to put it in the salon, but yeah, she's just amazed. She says, "I am the role model for hair extensions because everybody else comes in and their hair's a mess, and mine is definitely a lot healthier than theirs. There's no breakage. There's barely any split ends, if any, and so I can't say enough about that. But one little thing that I do want to share, the calming balancing gel. is amazing, not just for your face, but I've used it on my dogs. I've used it on bug bites. My husband got stung by a bee this summer and it took the sting out instantly. Like it was still a little red, but it was instantly, the pain was gone. And he says, I'm a living testimony for that. He goes, make sure you tell them about that. So that's, yeah, that's my favorite parts.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank him for us for that
Yeah.
reminder. We just had, did you all see the before and after picture in the K-Beauty Riman Stories Facebook group of the finger? Somebody had that
Yeah.
terrible finger injury, used the Calming Balance Gel
Yeah.
and regrew the skin basically. And there are a lot of doctors on the team that have different protocols using the products. You know, one doctor says, use the mask. It's almost like a skin graft. And someone else says, use the ICD cream. It's going to heal up this. She had a story about a bed sore healing that didn't heal in months. Then it healed in 5 days with Rima. You know, great stories out of the doctors. And Lynette, thank you. Thank your husband, because that's a really good reminder that this
Yeah.
is skin repair. It's not just, it's the glow is wonderful. Your hair is radiant and shiny and healthy. But there are medicinal properties as well, which is
Yeah.
pretty cool. So
I
thank
guess the
you.
downfall is it's making it grow so fast that I need to get it touched up sooner. So it's costing me more money, but you
Yes,
know,
that is the
I mean,
problem.
it's kind of one of those,
Yeah.
Oh, one other thing too, I do have to admit, I don't do any Botox. I am 53 on Saturday.
Happy
So
birthday.
Botox free for over 2 years. And I do go get my eyebrows tattooed. And she gave me a whole like care kit of aftercare. And I told her, I said, I'm not going to use your stuff. I've got my own. And the multi-balm stick is what is amazing. And it makes it heal so quickly and hydrates it. And my daughter's a tattoo artist and she's going to start carrying that in her shop as well. So,
That's awesome. I've heard that as well about the multi-stick bomb. So I'm so glad
yeah,
she's going to carry it. People will be really happy
yeah.
with their results. That is amazing.
So thank
Thank
you for asking
you.
me.
Oh my gosh, thanks for being here and thanks for sharing your story. And we're just so happy to have you and just all the reminders, the stuff that I don't even think about, the healing, the hair, the nourishment. It's all so important. And next up, we have Cooper, who is a college student. And when Lynette, when you were talking about the hair growth, and in a Korean study, by the way, the hair regrowth was 61% in this clinical study in South Korea. So when you said that about your hair, Cooper's nodding because you need another haircut, don't
It's
you?
all the time now. It's kind of ridiculous, but
But
it's a
it's
good
nice
problem.
for those of us with thinning hair, it's really nice to get the hair restoration. So I'm sorry for all you hairy folks that need extra, but a lot of us who are, really thinning, like this has been a miracle for some of us. So I'm just so grateful. But anyway, sorry, Coop, over to you. So tell us how do you as a college student and a dude who probably is not really into skincare, like how are you making this work business wise?
Yeah. So thank you for having me. I'm here to talk more about the business side. So one thing we like to say is that at Riman, we're going to change your face and we're going to change your finances. And as a guy, I was the bar of soap and cold water was my go-to for my skincare. And my mom and sister finally convinced me, like, hey, you have to try this Korean skincare. So I was like, okay, I'll try it. And I fell in love with the products and I realized I'm not even the target market, right? So if I'm falling in love with these products, there's definitely money to be made here if I can push this to the right people. And that's what I started doing. And it has changed my life. It's as a college student, my biggest expense is food. I like to lift and I like to eat a lot. So Remon has been able to help me to offset my food expenses every month, which has been huge, such a huge thing for me. It's just the freedom that that brings into your life to be able to offset costs with, because I can still focus on my schoolwork and then do this on the side. It's just great. It's just great freedom to have. So yeah, pushing the business has definitely changed my life for sure.
That's awesome. Thank you for saying that. What would you say to somebody who was nervous, who didn't maybe want to sell something and they feel
Yeah.
funny,
I mean,
what would you
it's
say?
nerve-wracking for sure. But I remember Tim Hare told me, you sell people on things every day. You tell someone about this TV show you saw, but they go watch that TV show and you don't get paid on it. So why not tell people about these products that you already love? And if they love them too, you're gonna get paid on it. So yeah, it's nerve-wracking, but you have to remember you're selling to people every day. You're just not making money on it yet. So that kind of switched my mindset around.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. And Tim Herr is the leader of our team. He is a multiple six-figure monthly earner. And this company has only been open for 2 years in the US. So if somebody can be making multiple six figures a month in under 2 years, it's possible for anyone. And on this team alone, we have people making anywhere like college students and stay-at-home moms making a couple hundred. I know Coop, you're making more than that, but in general, right, a couple hundred a month, all the way up to we've got some six-figure and multiple six-figure earners on the team already as a brand new team. So whatever you decide you want to do with this, we match your energy and we help you to get your business launched, and we'll help you every step of the way. We will never, we'll never bother you. We'll never call you and say, "Did you sell anything?" We don't really care. We just want you to be happy and we want you to be successful in whatever way you define success. So thank you so much to our very successful team members, Allie, Lynette, and Cooper, for sharing with us today. We appreciate you. So let's move on. Oh, even more before and afters that we didn't see. Look at the texture. This is our friend Sharon. Everyone accuses Sharon's photo of being fake. Sharon had a facelift. She's like, I wish I could afford a facelift. But look at that. I mean, and again, it's the inflammation coming down. And then if you know anybody with dark circles, you have to tell them about Riman. They will be so thankful to you. And it's not selling, you're sharing what you love and you're sharing what worked for you or for someone else. And here is Lynette talked so eloquently about our hair care. Here's a little bit more. It is harvested with this ingredient called desert acola. It is a algae that only grows in the desert. So algae you think of around water. And so what this is a really resilient plant with tons of healing capabilities, and it changes your scalp, which changes your hair. The body care, our body lotion and our body wash, if you haven't tried it, holy cow. It has hyaluronic acid and collagen, which is skin restorative, but everything is, we didn't even talk about this, but everything is very small particles that penetrate deeper into the skin, deeper than anything here in the US can penetrate. So that is another reason that we see these incredible results. And of course, when something is penetrating deeper into your skin, it has to be clean ingredients, so important for your health. So here are some hair before and after pictures. And this scalp psoriasis is one wash. So if you know anyone suffering from scalp psoriasis, which is super embarrassing, flakes, redness, I mean, you've all probably seen it out and about on people. You need to at least tell them that we have something that may probably help. And then this is somebody on our team who works outside and who said nothing's going to help these arms. Well, look what did. And then look at all the hair regrowth photos from the Bada Lab. And then Lynette also mentioned our supplement line. So this is a gut health supplement. It helps to kind of gently scrape the sides of your intestines and your gut to clean everything out, because when everything is clean, nutrients are better absorbed through the gut lining. People love this. Read this testimonial. I mean, it is absolutely incredible what this product has done for people. And we also have a collagen. Now, this is great. It's a type 1 collagen, which is the best collagen for your skin and your hair. But this also includes an ingredient that is called Jeju Lava Energy Water. It's also one of the fundamental ingredients in our skincare. It is water that has been filtering beneath the bed of the Holasan volcano on the island of South Korea for 400,000 years. So it has mineral properties and energetic properties. And in South Korea, it's known as a healing elixir. So it's in our skincare, it heals skin. It's in our collagen peptides. It heals you from the inside out as well. And all these other powerhouse ingredients. And it tastes so darn good. So also incredible color cosmetics, and we are about to expand our cosmetic line. Stay tuned. We're getting some really good information soon. But these, I'm sitting here, I just got back from a trip and I have all my lipsticks out. The colors are beautiful. The tints are gorgeous. Of course, I'm not wearing it right now, but you can take a look at some of these photos here and see what this skincare does. Our cushion technology, this is the skincare for your face. So it is makeup that is really skincare. It's a 4D cushion technology. This was being advertised all throughout Times Square. This cushion technology from South Korea is huge. But what makes us different is we are a fraction of the cost. So if you look here, this product called La Mer, $150 for one cushion. We are $50 for two cushions. It will last you 6 months plus, and it is, again, all of our incredible skincare in the makeup. So look at these pores. This is the pore of, I think this is our friend Carissa before she applied the makeup, and after it just kind of erases your pores. And then it gives you, it's just a natural look. So these are the afters. And this is basically, it looks like skin, only maybe a little bit better. And then we just put like the eyeshadow, we used a darker skincare color. Excuse me, makeup skincare color. And then we have a lighter color that we used for highlighting. And then the lipstick can also be used as a blush. So pretty much everything, this is me, so I just know what's on my face. Everything is Riman except for my false eyelashes. So it is really cool. You can get a beautiful face of makeup. So when you're considering a company, another thing to consider is the marketing. We make beautiful videos like this. This is happens to be the top actor in Asia. He is 49 years old. We just made another beautiful brand video, and they are always giving us gorgeous marketing materials. They hire the best marketing teams and firms in the world that do marketing for all these incredible companies, and now Remon. So rewards, we have an incredible pay plan and we do trips. So the trips are extra. They still pay you. You get your salary. But if you want to focus really hard on earning these trips, you can also earn a free luxury vacation in addition to your salary. So real quick on the comp plan, if you are interested in learning more, I would say reach out to the person who invited you to view this video and say, please send me the comp plan video. But a couple of things to highlight. When you hit these ranks, manager and senior manager, you are doubling or tripling or even quadrupling your pay. However, you hold that rank for life. So you never lose that rank. I think in most direct selling companies, you have to earn that rank back every single month. At Remon, if you get yourself to senior manager and then you don't sell things for a couple of months, the next month that you actually sell something, maybe 3 months down the road, you're still going to get that higher percentage because you've earned that for life. Other things to note, there are no required purchases. It is $20 to become a distributor, and then you can decide if you want to get a kit or not. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. Volume rolls over. So when you make sales, if you join us this month and you make a whole bunch of sales this month, that money is going to be in your back office next month and the month after. So you get to continue that volume. It drops off after 3 months, but this helps you to hit ranks. So again, reach out to the person who invited you. No fees, no subscriptions, no nothing. $20 and that's it. This is just another way that we get paid. I'm going to say to get that comp plan video. And let's talk a little bit about where we are headed as a company. So we own our own farm. We grow our own herbs. We grow our own ingredients. We formulate everything. We package everything. We own the bottling facility. We own the shipping facility. We own the marketing. We own the formulation. There are no middlemen. There's no white labeling. Everything comes from us. And that allows us to keep prices really, really low. And we are expanding everywhere. You saw in the beginning, we talked about the global demand for Korean skincare. So we are very quickly getting into all these countries where they have high demand for skincare. And we're looking at the list of what's coming. And it's funny, my daughter's her boyfriend is from Romania, and he said that everyone there is very concerned about how they look. They sell a lot of skincare, they sell a lot of beauty procedures. And I'm like, of course, we're going to Romania. We go to the countries where the demand is high first, and then we're going to work into all the other countries. Now, if you're like me, you look at this list and you think, well, I don't know anybody in the Philippines. I don't know anyone in Chile. Well, somebody in your network does. And we teach you how to find those people and how to get this opportunity in front of them so that they can decide if this is a right fit for them or not. On our team, we have somebody in all of the countries. So the starter kits, every month we have different kits, and it's okay, you don't have to buy a kit to get started. But if you were going to, somebody said the other day, if you were going to open a gas station, you wouldn't open it with no gas, right? So a great way to get started is to buy yourself a product kit. So you have products to share with other people and you have products to sell to other people. Although typically we do have everyone order off the website, but when you're just getting started and you're looking to make your money back, it's great. Sell those products and get that money back fast. So these are the starter kits for I don't know what month this was, but just in general, this is kind of a sampling of how the starter kits look. Every month they're a little bit different. So again, reach out to the person who invited you here and say, I want to see the starter kits for January. But I will say this, come in wherever it's comfortable for you, but stretch yourself the best that you possibly can because for the rest of your Riman career, people are going to ask you, what kit did you get? You want to make sure that you are giving them a really good joining story. So get the highest, best possible kit that you can. And know that if you come in and buy two big kits, you have immediately promoted to that manager rank where you have doubled your income and you hold that rank for life. So it's kind of a win-win. And that's it. You are here first. Not many people in the United States have heard the name Riman, but you have for a reason. So please consider getting started with us. Lock arms and let's run. You really have nothing to lose but $20, which you will probably make back simply by wearing the skincare around and getting compliments and sharing your link. That is what we do. So don't look back a year from now and think, oh, I was there at the beginning. I wish I had gotten started with Riman. Get started. Let's go. And thank you so, so much for being on tonight. Thank you to Allie, to Lynette, to Cooper, and we will see you all soon in whatever way works best for you. We welcome you to the community. Bye, everyone.